what is going on, guys? My name is mgary21 and welcome back to another video reactions. Today I'm going to react to a Nuke Top 5 Ghost video again. 5 ghost videos, so scary. I disappeared for a week. I don't know what I'm going to expect in this video, and I hope it's not going to be much more scarier than the last video that I react for Nuke Top 5 Ghost. And I hope you like this video. And I'm beginning, just to return with a new series of Nuke Top 5 Ghosts videos, because even if they aren't kind of interesting for me, they can be interesting for the stories that some weird places maintain in the past. And make sure to subscribe to Nuke Top 5 Ghosts. And anything further to do, let's begin. So here we go again. So let me check if something else is okay, and I'm going to stop it for a while. So let's begin. Sorry, the wrong slide. Just let me check it again. It's just I am confused if I'm recording or not, but it's everything fine. Let's begin.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera, hiding under the covers. Over on the YouTube channel, Austin's Vinyl Corner.
I will link him in the description.
This guy, whose name is Austin, uploads videos where he discusses and reviews vinyl records and talks about all things related to music collecting. Austin has never shared anything on his channel that is even remotely related to the supernatural. That is, except for one creepy video.
Yeah, I mean, it is true that because this guy, I guess, he drops just music, and it did happen, with another guy who was doing all the tours in all other places of Europe until he discovered a creepy place somewhere in France. Uh, if I've been seeing one of the episodes from this channel.
Now, in the video, Austin explains that he was sent some spooky CCTV footage by one of his coworkers who claims that her house is extremely haunted. The young woman says that late one night she was fast asleep in bed when the motion-activated CCTV camera in her bedroom captured a short video that is absolutely chilling.
Is it captured, I mean, with the video camera, in fact? Because it looks like a video camera rather than a cell phone or a flip phone, or those video cameras that were in the 90s. I guess it's a security camera footage because I see the dates there written, and also the second edge, how much it lasted, because it doesn't look like a real camera, in the video camera, rather than security camera. Okay, I'm just gonna to get confused a little, guys.
This doing right before with the 1 minute intervals. It's gonna play 30 seconds, then it's gonna stop for a minute. And
Okay, what I'm going to watch is going to be like a ghost that is going to be appeared from the cover.
then a minute. This weird shit happens.
Yeah, I was expecting that.
At first, Austin's coworker is sleeping quietly and the CCTV camera doesn't detect any movement, other than some occasional tossing and turning in bed. But then, late into the night, the camera starts to record as something moves. Something that almost looks like the head of a person rising up underneath the sheets. When the woman awakes, the creepy figure vanishes into thin air. Austin's coworker claims that the video is 100% real, And even Austin himself says that he doesn't believe she would even know how to fake such a creepy encounter.
Well, you know what to do. Leave the house, I guess.
But let me know what you think. Caught on camera. Joe Colion is stopped by a Houston police
I will link her and also him in the description.
officer for suspicion of driving under the influence. Despite the fact that Joe explains that he is physically handicapped with a bad leg, the officer still forces Joe to stand for 20 minutes to take a field sobriety test. Eventually, Joe Colion is arrested, but it should be noted here that Joe was later proven innocent in court.
Why are you making me do this? I will conduct your test, but I'm going to tell you this, that I'm handicapped. Okay. Like, you see when I'm on a license plate, I have a false leg from my hip to my knee. Okay.
Also, this police officer in the video later resigned after it was revealed that he had received multiple serious complaints of misconduct. For the full story, I highly recommend checking out the in-depth investigation over on the YouTube channel.
I will link again him in the description.
San Joaquin Valley Transparency. When this video was posted, many YouTube viewers spotted something else in the video that was also very disturbing. Watch closely.
Okay, what I'm going to watch? Like a covered person or a shadowy person that is going to pass near the gas station. Oh my God.
A strange figure that looks like a person seems to glide behind both Joe and the police officer at an oddly fast speed. Now, at first I thought this was simply a compression glitch caused by someone passing behind them in the dark, too far.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, but it doesn't seem like, a real person that is passing by the scene where this guy was arrested. But it seems like a shadowy figure much more. But let's see what Nuke thinks much more about it.
Far away from the camera.
And I was thinking that why this scene was captured in 2016. I mean, is it dropping like videos? I mean, is Nuke dropping videos, but like from 2016 and 2015? In fact, and dropping now for 2021. Anyways.
To appear clearly. But that theory is pretty much disproven by the fact that multiple vehicles pass behind the two men, and all of them appear very well lit and highly detailed. So, what do you think this dark figure is? Is it something paranormal that was accidentally captured on police dashcam footage? You decide. You can watch a great video breakdown of this potential ghost footage over on the YouTube channel, San Joaquin Valley Transparency. And you can see the original full-length unfair arrest over on the YouTube channel, Joe Colion. If you see a video that you think 5@gmail.com, the shortcut. Early one evening around 7:30 p.m. in Gothenburg, Sweden,
I will link him in the description.
Elin is on her way to an appointment when she decides to take a shortcut through a small park in the city center. It did not go well. Elin is completely alone, and as she's walking through the park, she decides to record a video to post to her Instagram page.
Alltså det är tvärkallt och det är tvärmörkt. I morse var det typ 8 grader och nu är det -2.
Ah, come on, dude. Come on. Sorry for the interruption, guys, but in YouTube Bulgaria, there are a lot of advertisements rather than using the YouTube in Albania and or in Italy, much more. In another Balkans, in another country that is not part of European Union. And it's just I'm going to take for a while until this advertisement will finish. Okay, sorry guys for what's happening, and let's continue with the video.
Jag är på väg till min psykolog nu och han har lovat mig att kolla på Mellmurder den här veckan och jag undrar vad han kommer ställa för diagnos på mig. Och alltså, det är så jävla fucking halt. Helt gyttjigt här i skogen. Fan. Men där från mig.
What the fuck was that? In fact, when it was passing. So, let me guess. So, this lady is walking in the middle of the night around the park of a city for, I guess, is she going home or somewhere, as I get it? And now she sees like some ghost, I mean, captured from her camera. That's so weird that, a lonely lady can pass, during the park in the middle of the night to get a return from her home, and then in the middle, she can be captured by someone. That's so creepy for me, and I wouldn't go to a park or, to a place in the middle of a night because it's so creepy for me. And I remember when I was returning from a nightclub here in Bulgaria, I saw some shadowy figures somewhere in the end of the street, and I was kind of scared, and I did try just to walk up and not see them, but they weren't shadowy figures, luckily, and they disappeared, and it was very, very strange, and it did happen since I began my first year here in the East College in Bulgaria.
Jävla skitskog. Men.
Shortly after posting the video, Elin receives a very disturbing message from one of her friends. The friend points out that a bizarre, distorted face can be seen peeking.
Oh my god, that was so scary. Is he putting a mask? In fact, because I saw him putting a
Of
mask.
her friends. The friend points out that a bizarre, distorted face can
Yeah, he seems putting a mask, in fact, and he has some flashy eyes, in fact, like the animals do.
be seen peeking out at Elin from behind a tree. What makes the footage even creepier is that at the bottom of the same tree, there's another unexplained dark figure with glowing eyes. Now, the eyes at the bottom
Yeah, I saw that thing randomly.
of the tree could simply be an animal. But just what is that? After I reached out to Elin, she explained to me that she's a skeptic and doesn't really believe in the supernatural at all.
I want to make something very clear here. I don't believe in the paranormal. I am not scared of my own video. I think it's creepy looking, but I don't believe it to be a ghost. As for all these ghost videos out there, I believe that there's always an explanation for them. It's just that we don't know what the explanation is.
She's never posted any paranormal videos to Instagram or to her YouTube channel. She says she's puzzled and just wants help in figuring out just what this strange shape could be. Yellen returns to the park a day later to look around in daylight, but she doesn't find anything that could explain what she captured on camera.
So, I think I wanted to say why she's going like always alone to a park. Does she not have any parent or any brother, any partner to protect her when she walks alone in the park during the day and during the night? Because I see that the park is very scary and reminded me of forest somewhere in Macedonia, if that, and somewhere in Albania when I was going with my family during the night.
She says that raccoons and possums are incredibly rare in Sweden and certainly don't usually show up in a city center park.
I think it was this tree. And
Ah, it's near the city center. All right, that's good to know because if it was like somewhere in the periphery of the city of Gothenburg, it was in Sweden, it could be very very difficult. In fact, and some creepy people could have been hanging out around you or stealing something from you, like a personal thing.
for everyone claiming there's a den here, there's no den here. There's no den at all. And not by this tree either. As you can see, there are skyscrapers down there. So for everyone saying it's a lynx, no, we don't have lynx here. We don't have bears. We don't have raccoons. See all the wildlife here? All the bears and lynx. Oh my god. I can't believe there's so much wildlife here. It's like I'm in Yosemite.
So, what do you think? Could this be something paranormal? Could it be a creepy creature? And perhaps the most disturbing question of all, why does this strange thing seem to have long dark hair, like a person?
I mean, he might have a hood, in fact, and not hair, Nuke. Don't be like kind of so judgmental to, to see these people in this way.
Whispering in church. Over on the channel Urbex Hill,
I will link again in the description.
YouTuber Christopher Hill is back with another urban exploration of a creepy old abandoned church in Cleveland, Ohio. This time, Chris is exploring an old Lutheran church that was built back in 1940. The church has been abandoned for over 15 years, but it has somehow remained in fairly good condition, free from any vandalism or graffiti. Chris carefully and respectfully makes his way through the large building, recording the elegant architecture of the church interior. He finds furniture and belongings that date back to the 1980s, and even some pieces from the 1950s. But as he climbs the stairs to the second floor of the abandoned church, he hears some very strange sounds that stop him in his tracks.
Wow, it is so creepy to get entered into these places, like in this abandoned church. It was in Cleveland, yeah, Ohio, in fact, because in fact you see these things that were since the 1980s, and when you get scared because you hear footsteps from somewhere. But let's see what this guy wants to discover in this church. If it was like kind of a creepy place where the priest used to kill and uh, used to crucify some persons that were had these problems, had mental problems. Wait, is that a police siren much more rather than footsteps? Because I heard that there were police sirens.
Did you hear it? The
I mean, I heard police sirens, not kind of as footsteps.
baffled explorer explains in his video that he hears something strange as he climbs the stairs to the second floor, but he's not sure just what the sound might be. So I decided to enhance the audio from this section. Now watch the clip again and listen closely.
What the freak, man? Just I'm going to lower a little the volume because if I hear again those sounds, I'm going to have bad dreams.
A mysterious childlike voice can be heard saying, "Can you help me?" And then seconds later, what sounds like the voice of an older woman seems to whisper, "It's a test." Chris has no idea what he just captured and continues on with his exploration on the second floor of the creepy church. Then much later, when he comes back to the same staircase again to head back down, it happens again. This time a voice can be heard whispering something. And again I enhanced the audio, but this time I'm not able to make out just what is being said. It almost sounds like multiple voices whispering all at once. Listen again and let me know in the comments if you can make out anything that the creepy voices are saying.
Okay, it looks like two people are chatting between each other, but I'm not understanding what they are saying really. It's just if I could have, much more power in the listening, I could say something about this scene, what is happening. But I guess those ghost spirits are persecuting this guy that is investigating the church, or maybe they are convincing him to leave the church and not to come.
Chris eventually leaves the church having no idea what he just captured on camera. But after he uploads his video to YouTube, things take a very creepy turn. Viewers of his channel point out to Chris that he might not have been alone in the old church. While Chris did hear the strange sounds and whispering, he didn't see this.
Oh my god, what I'm expecting to watch here? And again, another shadowy figure.
A huge dark figure can be seen standing in a room at the end of the hall.
What? That figure? But it was kind of, a shadowy thing. Like, not a shadowy person, but a cover or something else like that. Anyways.
Away. Chris turns to film close-ups of the church's stained glass windows, and when he pans back, the large, mysterious figure is gone. So did Chris capture voices and an apparition of spirits that haunt the old church? You decide. You can watch this full video and many more of Chris's explorations over on his YouTube channel, Urbex Hill. The Haunted Ranch. Mexican ghost hunter Kriselle Luna and a friend travel to an abandoned ranch in a small town in Jalisco, Mexico. Kriselle talks to a local man named Salvador who is part of a work crew that is remodeling the property. Salvador tells the two investigators that all of the workers believe the ranch to be extremely haunted, and they have even found human remains on the site. The workers claim to have experienced many strange things while working at the ranch. They've heard strange, unexplained sounds in the property's warehouse. They've heard footsteps going up the stairs to the second floor. And many even claim that they have seen the apparition of an elderly woman wandering the grounds. Kriselle and her friend begin their investigation on the second floor and soon begin to experience strange activity.
Yo quiero iniciar esta investigación subiendo por estas escaleras que son de las que él nos hablaba. Unas escaleras por las que escuchaban que una persona de madrugada subía, se escuchaban los pasos, como ahora los míos. Y dicen que siempre al llegar al último escalón dejaban de escucharse, como si esa entidad ya no quisiera llegar hasta este espacio. Ay, que la verdad es bastante escabroso. Vean que tiene algunas habitaciones. Vamos a iniciar por esta. Vamos a ver qué es lo que hay aquí. Se ve que hay algunos muebles antiguos que ya están llenos de tierra, que ya están... ¡Ay! No, 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 ¿viste, Melissa? Se movió. Sí, se movió. ¡Ay, Dios mío! Pero ya acabamos de llegar, sí estaba moviendo, ¿verdad? Yo vi como que se movió esto.
The two investigators make their way down into an old warehouse that is being used as a storage area. They find dust-covered furniture, discarded building materials, and even an old broken-down truck. And then things start to get a bit weird.
Don't tell me that this range used to be lived by an old woman that predicted bad things, or with a family that predicted bad things for the future for future of a new owner.
While exploring the dark and dusty warehouse, Kriselle gets a very creepy feeling. She says that it almost feels like they are being followed by something. And Kriselle's bad feeling soon turns much worse.
Y acá se ve una bodega. A ver, vamos a entrar aquí. Ay, Dios, aquí se siente la temperatura mucho más fría. ¿Cómo la sientes tú, Melissa? Ay, se escuchó. Allá atrás. Ay, Dios mío, ¿qué será? ¿Un gato, un perro? ¿Quién anda aquí? ¿Quién anda ahí? Ay, ay, ay. Está horrible. A ver, vamos a ver. Vamos a avanzar. ¡Ay! Estoy escuchando ruidos. ¿Quién anda ahí? ¿Sabes qué? Yo siento que alguien nos está siguiendo. Siento de verdad desde hace ya un rato, Melissa, como algo viene pegado a mi espalda, pero siento que algo está jugando con nosotros. ¿Qué habrá ahí? Yo siento que ahí se escuchó el ruido, ¿eh? Ay, hola. ¿Quién eres? Ay, como una mujer. Ay, escucha, escucha, escucha.
I heard that there might be like a woman crying or begging.
Escuchan ruidos, como si alguien caminara ahí. Ay, no, vámonos, vámonos. Pero eso fue muy claro el, como un lamento, como si alguien estuviera llorando. ¿Quién anda ahí? ¿Necesitas ayuda? ¿Quién eres? Una sombra, ahí atrás, ahí atrás. Ay, 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 vámonos, vámonos. Ay, no, pero es que quiero ir a ver quién es.
The two investigators hear the sounds of something moving in the dark storage area. And then they hear disturbing moans that sound like a woman quietly weeping. Kriselle and her friends start to
I thought the woman was crying, but anyways.
regret their decision to come to the haunted farm at all, and they decide to end their investigation with a prayer. And that's when things take a terrifying turn.
Acabamos de hacer una oración por todas estas almas o por la entidad que se encuentra aquí, porque hemos sido testigo y es muy impactante lo que hemos vivido dentro de este sitio donde sé que hay almas en pena o probablemente solo una que está aquí y que es la que se ha manifestado. Esta oración fue para ti y para todas las demás entidades que se encuentran aquí. Yo creo que es momento de retirarnos porque... ¡Ay, no mames, no mames, no mames! ¡Ay! ¡Ay, güey! ¡No mames! ¡Subí algo! ¡Vamos, ven! ¡Ven, ven, ven! Algo se asomó aquí. Ven, por favor, algo. ¡Córrele, córrele, córrele! ¡Ay! ¡Ay! ¡No mames! ¿Qué hay aquí? ¡Córrele, Meli, ven! ¡Ay, no mames! Es que yo aquí vi que se asomó algo, te lo juro. Ay, ¿quién anda aquí? ¿Quién anda aquí? Yo ya no sé. De verdad. No, no hay nada. Ay, no, vámonos ya. Vámonos, vámonos con cuidado, con cuidado. Es momento de irnos.
A shadowy figure with dark hair and pale shoulders rises from behind the truck's cabin. Now, to her credit, Kriselle fearlessly rushes over to investigate, nearly tripping on the old boards covering the storage room floor. But there's no one there. The two friends have finally had enough, and they decide to just get out of there.
Yeah, just leave. Mission failed. Because she is going to get for her next time.
So, are the stories about the ranch true? Does a dark female spirit roam the property? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can find this full investigation over on the YouTube channel, Kriselle Luna. Thanks so much.
Yeah, anyways, that was now from Nuke Top 5 Ghost. I wanted to begin with another second part, but anyways, this video is making too much longer than I expected. Anyways, as I was telling you, the video got longer than I was expecting in this new episode of Nuke Top 5 Ghost. And, I was just checking if a camera was alright. Anyways, I just that I wanted to say again that I've not been having time dropping out like new videos because I've run out of ideas. I promised to you that I'm going to drop some historical videos or videos in another language like Albanian or like Italian language, but we don't know yet what will be going on. But anyways, I hope you enjoy this video. For me, it wasn't like kind of scary. I would rate like 6 out of 10, and because and I wanted to say that another reason is just that Nuke is taking much more videos from the middle of 2010 before we passed to 2020 rather than the new videos which are dropped in this year in 2021 or 2020. But anyways, I'm going to make a wrap up and end for this video, and I'm going to see another opportunity if I'm going to do another video for today or for tomorrow. and I was proposing to drop like 3 4 videos, but I don't know. And I hope you're doing fine. Make sure to subscribe again to Nuke Top 5 Ghosts, and I will try to link all those people in the description. And make sure to subscribe also to my channels. And I'll see you next time.